Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my December project. Now, last night during Whiny Wednesday, we did 12 and we also did that beautiful thing right there. So now I'm going to do 13 on this side. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I have decided that I am going to do a flip up here on this layout. Now, I don't even realize until the very end that I'm putting a flip up on the back side of the page, so that means I'm going to have to actually cut into the page protector. I also decided to change about how I was going to do this. My original thought was to have the sleigh showing, so when you lifted it up, there would be things on the inside of it. Ultimately, I decided to change that. I wasn't exactly happy with it looking the way it did. And then I was like, oh, what if I make the sleigh visible when you pop up at it? I was like, no, just go with what you were doing, Sandy. And then I'm like, no, I really don't want to do that. I want to have the sleigh as the part on the bottom. So ultimately, I do get around to eventually doing that. It happens, but like I said, it takes a minute for, you know, me to come to that conclusion. So I go ahead, I get that done, and then it is time to actually decorate and make the things happen. So the things happen, which, you know, is awesome. Love it when the things happen. And then what I'm doing is I have decided to create this little I don't know what the right word is here, scene maybe. And then once I get that scene created, I decide that I'm going to pull in the little wooden bit and the poinsettia flower that I had set aside from earlier. I thought that that would be a good decorative bit on here because there's a lot of green and I needed that pop of red in there. So once that happened, I was super excited. So now I just need to figure out how to decorate the upper part. Now I thought about putting this pocket in here, and then that way what I could do is tuck in my journaling. Now, I decide ultimately that that is not going to work for me. You know, it just isn't. So after I figure out what actually is going to happen here, and I'm still messing around because I'm thinking just decorative things, right? And then I was like, okay, so I'm not getting, you know, what I want out of it, right? Like it's not happening the way I like. So I'm trying to figure out some decorative things here. And I'm like, well, what else could go here that might work? And ultimately, what I end up deciding on is to use a banner piece, and hopefully I will find the banner piece. There it is. I was like, hopefully I will find the banner piece soon, and hooray, I am able to find it pretty quickly. So that's always exciting, right? So I go ahead, I get the banner piece on. What I do is I go grab a piece of, what is this? The word is escaping me. A piece of Project Life card. There we go. Couldn't get my thoughts to form properly, which is super frustrating sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and use that Project Life card. I trim it down so that it's tucked up underneath of my banner that I have there. Now, it does say the same exact thing on the outside of the card as of the inside of the card. And to me, that's a continuity thing, right? Like, you're getting one kind of like thought, like a seasonal thought, right? And then after that, you're still getting the same seasonal thought when you open up the page. At least that is how I'm looking at it. So I'm going to journal down here. And what I'm going to do is talk about how much cardboard has started happening in my life for Christmas. It just accumulates. There's so much of it, and that is because I do 90% of my Christmas shopping online these days. Now, I do have to say that this 'Tis the Season up here on the front, where it has the green and the red and the wood grain, I am totally loving it. I am here for it. It makes me super happy. Like, I am stoked with how that has turned out. So that makes me happy. Now I need to get the card decorated, and the card is not going to have like a whole lot on it. It's just not. And that is perfectly okay, you guys. Like, it doesn't need to have a whole heck of a lot on it, because what I am doing is going to go ahead and place this washi tape there. I want it to kind of be like a boom in your face thing. Like, I want you to be able to see it. I don't want you to miss out on the fact that I got washi tape going on there. So I do double it up. It's really easy to double up the plaid. It's really easy to double up that plaid. You can see it quite clearly, and then it goes ahead and covers really, really nicely. So now I'm going to put this in my book. And I do have to trim this a little bit. It was really stiff and really hard to actually get into the page protector. So as you can see, I used my little trimmer here, or my new trimmer, my new big beautiful trimmer. And I am going to go ahead and trim off that tiny little bit. And this is where I'm like, oh, whoops. So I take my X-Acto knife and I'm just going to cut through that page protector to go ahead and tuck that bad boy in, so that I now have a flip up on this side of the layout as well. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.